Good morning, children. Let us begin the lesson. Medieval India, the Mughal Empire, Part 2. Political History and Administration of Akbar. Akbar the Great, 1556 to 1605. Jalaluddin Muhammad, popularly known as Akbar, was the greatest of all the Mughal rulers in India. He ascended the throne when he was 13 years old under the guardianship of Bairam Khan. He ruled for 50 years and laid the foundation of a vast empire. The year 1561 marked the beginning of Akbar's policy of conquest and building a vast empire. He fulfilled his ambition of gaining control over the entire Indian subcontinent. Akbar was not only a conqueror but a patron of art and literature. His court was famous for the 9 gems, with each person excelling in different fields. He showed great wisdom in following the policy of religious tolerance and giving equal importance to all faiths. Akbar spent his last years facing rebellions from his son and finally died in 1605 after he declared Salim as the heir to the throne. Administration under the rule of Akbar. Akbar is regarded as the true founder of the Mughal Empire in India. His administrative and social policies was central to the development of the empire that continued from another 2 centuries. Generally, the Mughal administration was based on both the Indian and Persian systems. The 2 main pillars of the Mughal administration were the absolute authority of the emperor and the strength of the enemy. The administration was assisted by a number of officials directly appointed by the emperor. Administrative systems of Akbar. The administration of Akbar was divided into 2 parts, central and provincial. The whole empire was divided into 15 subas or provinces. Each province was under the charge of a subedar or governor who had full civil and military powers. The suba was further subdivided into sarkars and each sarkar was divided into parganas. Each pargana was under the charge of a faujdar and had a number of villages. Each village was under the charge of a muqaddam, a patwari and a chowkidar. Mansabdari system. The Mughal administration was a military administration for its successful functioning. Akbar introduced a new type of system known as the Mansabdari system. Each officer or noble was given a mansab or rank and was called a mansabdar. The smallest mansabdar was in charge of 10 horses. The highest mansab was of 5,000. The mansab was held during the lifetime of the officer and was not hereditary. The mansabdars were paid a fixed salary. The mansabdars had to maintain an army according to their rank. There were 33 grades of mansabdars, varying from 10 to 10,000 during Akbar's reign. They were assigned land called jagirs. Land revenue system. Land revenue was the chief source of income of the state during the Mughal period, 1526 to 1707. So the Mughals paid great attention towards agricultural reforms. Akbar had set up a uniform system for measuring land tax, to which various schemes were added by Todurmal, the revenue minister, to enhance the imperial treasury. These reforms were: land was measured into bighas. All cultivated land was classified into four types: Pulaj, Paroti, Chachar, and Banjar. The total produce of each bigha for the first three types of land was determined separately. The share of the state was fixed as one-third of the total produce. The cultivators were allowed to pay their land revenues in cash or kind. Loans were advanced for cultivating Banjar land. In times of famine or drought, assistance was provided in various ways. The revenue collectors were asked to be friendly and not to oppress the people. As a result of these measures, the revenue of the state increased considerably and the country became prosperous with abundance of food. Okay, children, I will advise you to go through the whole lesson from your textbook thoroughly to get a better understanding of the lesson. You are also required to do the question and answers in your history exercise copy, which will be checked later. Have a good day.